Today, we're reviewing the Four Roses Small Batch Select, sitting at 52%. Yes, sir. Yo, what's going on? Your boy's back at it again. Drams on deck. Today, we got another hot review for you. Today, we got the Four Roses Small Batch Select. Want to get the right area where it hits it just nice. But this right here is Kentucky Straight Whiskey, bottled at 52%. This right here is a mixture of, from what I read, multiple, either up to 10 different bourbons that they have, and they mix them all together. The average age is 6 to 7 years, and this is this Small Batch Select that they have. So this is my very first bottle of this. I have had Four Roses before, but not this particular expression. Four Roses have so many different expressions. It's a lot to keep up with. But this right here is the very first expression I've had of Four Roses in the Small Batch Select. So this right here, I got this at my local store. I think I paid around 60 something bucks for this, give or take. I mean, it ranges anywhere from $50 to $70. Just depends on where you live at. So each state may have higher tax tolls than others. But yeah, this one right here, and I'm in the California area. This, like I said, around 67 bucks. I got this. Had this bottle for some months now, and I've had a couple of drams out of it. So now, first time doing a review for this Four Roses Small Batch Select, 52%. And like I said, they have a lot of expressions that they deal with. So the very first expression I had of Four Roses was probably about some years ago, 3 years ago. I was actually in Kentucky doing some training. I went and had a different expression. It was not the Small Batch Select. It was pretty good. So this one right here is the second bottle I've ever owned of Four Roses. So this actually is, Four Roses actually, you know, is a good mixing whiskey. So I usually don't mix my bourbons and stuff like that, but there are some that people do enjoy mixing, and this is one of the ones that people I see mixing a lot. So me personally, I tend to drink it straight. I don't do really mixing much at all. So jump right on this nose and see what we got. Pick up some vanilla, a little nut. Pick up some oak on here as well. So oak, vanilla, some little spice. Has a little hint of alcohol, so when you put your nose in it, you can definitely, that 52%, you can feel it a little bit on the nose. It's not super aggressive, but you definitely pick up the scent of alcohol along with that oak, that spice, that nut flavor. You could tell the color of it's kind of light colored, pretty medium light. This is, like I said, 6 to 7 year old whiskey, so it's not the oldest, but you know, 6 7 years is the average age for this, for the mixture of whiskeys that they have in here. So this is the bottle, has a little tag for recipes, so pretty simple. But by and large, the nose is pretty simple. I mean, you pick up a little bit of vanilla, a little char, a little oak, a little alcohol punch, a little bit light on the nose. So it's pretty fair. It's, you know, nothing exceptional, but at the same time, you do pick up some distinct flavors on ingredients on the nose. We'll see if that translates to the palate. Let's go. First sip, gets it all down. Take another sip and jump right back into his notes. Me, biggest thing I'm picking up is a little bit of vanilla and the oak. I do get a little bit of a burn on this though. Slight burn, or a little small bite to it, which I don't care for. But in addition to that little small burn and bite, I'm picking up vanilla, oak. Those are two prevalent things, and maybe just a little bit of spice, like a nutmeg, but it's very faint. But when I first go in, I get a little bit of that burn on the entry level, and then on the mid palate, that's why I get a little bit of the vanilla and the oak. The finish is kind of medium. It's not super long. It's not, you know, it's not short. It's not long. So it's kind of like a little like medium. I'll say medium short for me. Take one more sip, and then we'll do a rating on it. Well, it's more the same. I don't detect anything, you know, any major complexity to it. To me, it's like it's a middle of the road bourbon. I mean, it's there. You get your vanilla, your char, oak, a little bite to it. It's okay. If I had to rate this 1 to 10, 10 being the very best, I'll probably rate this a 6, you know, around a 6 or so. 6.5, I would say. It's affordable, and it's accessible. That bumps it up to 6.5. But on the taste profile, it's a middle of the road bourbon for me. The others, small, it's a lower proof, the one that I had. For roses, that, to my recollection, I like a little bit more than this. But to me, I didn't care for a little bit of that bite to it, just a little bit. And I don't think, and it's not the ABV. There's a lot of ABVs that I've had that's 60%. I didn't really catch a burn or a bite. So this one is even though it's small, it's not a huge burn bite, but I didn't care for it. The flavors are pretty ordinary, standard to me. It's not, you know, super complex. So to me, this particular expression only, it's a middle of the road bourbon for me. It's, you know, it's okay. You know, would I buy another bottle? Probably not. Only because it's for $60. I can get far better bourbons for less than $60 or that price. So because of the price point, I wouldn't. If it was like 20 bucks or 25 bucks, I'd probably get it again then. But for 60 something bucks or 70 bucks, I would not be purchasing this again, me personally. But let me know in the comment box, because you might have had this before and you may feel differently. You may think that this might be the best bourbon that you've had. As I said before, Four Roses have several different expressions. They're not all going to taste the same. So there's some other Four Roses that I might probably like more than this one, as I said, the first one. But this one right here, you know, it's not my favorite Four Roses. It's okay. It's, you know, it's doable, but nothing to write home about, in my opinion. A little small bite to it, vanilla. You get oak on it, a little bit of spice, nutmeg. So, but like I said, on the mid palate where you pick up to me, the most pleasant flavor. So the mid palate, you get the vanilla and the oak. But after that, you know, the finish is okay. It's, you know, lingers a little while, but that entry level little small bite to it, I didn't care for. So all in all, I'll give it a 6.5 for me. Okay. Four Roses, a small batch select, Drams on deck, sitting at 52%. Hit me in my comment box. Let me know what you think about this. If you had this before, or if you have some suggestions, some other bourbon that's contemporary to this, let me know, and we can. If I have reviewed it before, I'll let you know. If not, then I can do some more new reviews for you. If you have a special request, that is. So I don't know. Thank y'all for your support, your love. More heat coming your way. Yes, sir. Drams on deck.